Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 1st to the 16th of December. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Please check the description marks below the video. All that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there, so take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Also, cross watchers, please remember that these readings can be vice versa or interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. Okay, wow, let's just see if we can get some more cards. I'm going to try and do something a little bit different tonight, so let's just go for it. I need to it's been really strange over the past, I don't know, couple of days. I've had the desire to not reinvent myself, but reinvent 2022. I don't want it to carry on in the same way that it's carrying on now. So I set myself a goal of 6 months to completely just revamp the way I live and work. So, and in order to do that, which is the strangest thing, I have to go retrograde. So I have to go back to something that I really enjoyed. And I have a desire within me to create. So I'm a photographer and I'm an artist. I'm a video sculptor, should we say. I use mixed media. I use video and I use technology in a way that allows me to create a different perspective on kind of like everyday things. I love creating little universes out of whatever. Okay, so yeah, I started looking at a portfolio I had for my masters in art, and I thought I really want to go back to that. Everything was just like lush, absolutely lush. Just love losing myself in the moment and just being creative. So I'm gonna have to weave that, pulling it out of the depths of I think it was 2011 I was looking at, so that's kind of like a long time ago. So looking at stuff I'd created then and writing and all kinds of stuff, and it just reinvigorated me, and I thought I need to work in a different way. So revisiting things from the past, sometimes you can reinvent them in a way that works for you moving forward. And I think it was down to divine timing as to why I didn't pursue it at the time. So look at you, waiting around, waiting for somebody to come towards you, waiting for communication, waiting for this person to arrive. But there's a silent period, they're not coming. I've been waiting there for a long time, and it's brought about a huge amount of frustration. Looking at the Five of Wands. What do I do? This is a bit of a headache. Nine of Swords, a nightmarish situation. I want to go towards them, but I can't. And it seems like you're stuck somewhere, because there's a decision for you whether or not to come towards them. But you're creating dialogue here. So it says, I'm refusing to look at them. They are here up on this ledge. But I can't interact with them. I know that they're there, but I can't come towards them. So perhaps you are in a situation that did leave you stuck, that you wanted to move towards them. But I feel that now there's a period, this waiting period is over. This person's not coming towards you. You want to go towards them. Although it's brought about a huge amount of frustration, this silent period, you're expecting the words, you're expecting this person to not be interested in you. Perhaps that silent period there was a period of contemplation for you to understand what this person means to you. because you don't know what you've got till it's gone. It says the same for friendships, it's the same for relationships, it's the same for people that we you know, just love being around, their energy, etc., etc. And if we lose contact with them, you know, you realise that you like or want that person in your life in a certain capacity. I don't think it's friends, because we've got the Lovers card here. So do you go towards them or do you not? Is there a stalemate? Do you remain sitting in the shadows, just knowing that they're there but not being able to interact with them? Or do you move forward? Do you move down this path and say, hi, how you doing? Hello, it's me again. Well, you are of the mindset, look at that, of just doing that. Hi, how are you doing? Wanting to know about this person. The truth is, you do want to interact with them. The Princess of Swords uses a gorgeous kind of fluffiness to her dialogue to bring about equilibrium and balance into a situation that is unbalanced. So whatever dialogue that you want to create or will create will have thoughtfulness in it. It will have this gorgeous fluffy kind of energy in there. There's a warmth to it, even though it is a sword card, which can come across as quite snipey, cold energy. But in this instance, it almost feels like, and then there's a deck of cards, it signifies, okay, there's a warmth to it, there's a truth to it. You do want to know about the other person. You do want to open a line, an energetic line of dialogue. You want to know where they've been, what they've been up to. You don't want to be left out in the shadows anymore. And look at that, you do want to offer them a brand new love situation. You want to drown in it. You do find them inordinately attractive. You do want something physical with them, but I don't think you've ever spoken about that, or perhaps it's just a friendship. You've been wanting to explore this side of it, wanting to explore the love side of a friendship, but just never quite got there. The Ace of Cups. Brand new situation, says to me. It is going to be brand new because you've never explored it before, but there's the World card. A cycle that's complete. So if you choose to take the challenge, Aquarius, and go forth and send out communication, the cycle's complete, you've got there. And also, if you decide not to do that, also the cycle's complete. It says you can put it to bed and you don't have to think about it anymore. But I think you're heavily invested in thinking about it, and I think it's been on your mind for some time. Waiting. It's almost like that. I get a sense of reliability about this person. They've always kind of like been there when you needed them, or when you wanted to talk to somebody, you could express to them exactly how you felt. So with that kind of like non-communication, you know, yeah, what's happening in that silent period? You're kind of like waking up to the notion that this is a person for you. Look at that. You consider it to be the one that got away. 5 of Cups. So without them in your life, in your future, it looks a little bit bleak, or feels bleak. So the Sun card here, wanting to turn up in your own reading again, wanting to look forward to a happy future with someone. Yeah, God, how many aces do you want? A brand new passionate situation. Of course it's passionate because we've got the Lovers card. It's all about passion, it's all about intimacy, it's all about little touches, nudges, you know, all those little things, flirtation. It's about enjoying each other's energy and being able to express how you feel in a very tactile way rather than just friends. Okay, but let's rewind. When we were kids, if I used to get this as well, and I had a friend who did this to me. When we were kids, we either were overly kind of like tactile with you know, if there's a guy or a girl that you like or whatever, and you kind of like overly giggly or overly nudgy or overly trying to gauge how they feel. I used to remember I had a friend of mine, and I used to think that he hated me, absolutely hated me. He would never speak to me, or if he did in a group of friends, he just used to grunt at me, and I used to hate going out with that group of friends. Really loathed it for some reason. I thought, what is it? Why am I so irritating to you? Why am I so irritating? Why do you not treat me the same as everybody else? He wouldn't laugh with me, he wouldn't giggle with me, he wouldn't do anything. He was so aloof, it was unreal. And the truth of the situation was, he was very good at hiding his feelings. And he did have feelings for me, and they were unearthed one night when a young gentleman asked me, gone to see a band, and this guy, we really didn't know him that well, and there was a group of about 12 of us. We were sitting around this table, and I was taking some photographs actually, and this guy pops up from nowhere and he says, oh, I'll hold your camera bag if you want. And this guy, who I thought really hated me, stood up, slapped the table in front of everybody and said, you can sit down. If anybody's going to hold her bag, it will be me. And I was just like, my mouth was on the floor, and I thought, what the heck's gone on there? So everybody had too much to drink. So I was very nervous. I was like, oh, okay then, if you really want to hold my camera back on, don't need anybody to do anything for me, but you can do if you want to. It was almost like he was marking his territory. Yeah, it's very, very, very strange. And yeah, we did end up going out for a while, and then that was complete. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. It really wasn't. But it was just strange, the reactions of people who hide their feelings, or do the most queerest of things, and even as adults we still do it as well. We still kind of like try and keep a lid on things, especially as you get older, because most people, say my age, are in relationships, they're married, they've had children, or they're going through divorces, or whatever. So everybody's a bit more thoughtful about feelings of other people, and some of us keep our feelings too tightly wrapped up. But yeah, I don't know where that dialogue's come from. I had to explain it for some reason, because you do consider this person to be your soulmate. It's almost like you're divinely guided. The universe is pushing you in that direction. It's pushing you to make a decision to come towards them, because you do see them as the ultimate relationship, the 10 of Cups, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. They are asking you, they are guiding you towards them. They're saying, open these lines of communication. You're in your element. But also it's like written in the stars. So I do think that this is, you realise what this person is to you, and they are a soulmate energy, and perhaps you can interact on those 5D realms rather than the 3D that everybody else interacts on. So Queen of Wands. Very determined, moving forward. Look, don't come at me. I've got a pointy stick. I'm not going backwards. I'm moving forwards. So very determined, pulling your socks up, saying, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm moving forward, moving towards my soulmate. 2 of Cups. I'm using all my sheer willpower and determination, that determination of spirit, with that Queen of Wands energy, using gathering all your strength to move forward. And look at that, to bring yourself out balance and equilibrium, to unleash what's in Pandora's box. So I think it weighs heavy on you, shutting everything away. And that's what I think, that's why they told me to tell you about a scenario with, yeah, an interaction I'd had with somebody, and that was a friend's level. We'd known each other for years and years and years and years and years and years, and yeah, so strange. And Princess of Pentacles, really thoughtful in how you start this communication. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. Really thoughtful in the words that you say, because you don't want to put a mockers on it. You don't want it to be a flash in the pan. You don't want it to go awry at the first hurdle. You want it to be something that has longevity. So yeah, you are going to be really thoughtful about the words that you say. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Off over the hill. Yeah, I think that you're just leaving the staleness of yesterday. Wow, don't even know where this is coming from. The staleness of yesterday behind, and you are on the breeze of tomorrow. Wow, okay. I should write that one down. Unlike you've wanted to come towards them many times, but there's a process for you. And I feel that that silent period has done you a lot of good, to be perfectly honest. Justice card here. So it says you are either have been or are stuck in a situation that has bound you from speaking to this person, but it looks like you've almost cut that energy is being removed, or you have removed it, and you've removed the blockages that keep you from this person, from keeping you from interacting with them. Okay, so King of Cups, trust me, this is where I've been, this is how I feel about you, truly feel about you, and this is what I'd really like to create with you for the future. Really determined to open your heart space to this person. So the High Priestess here, just biding your time, waiting for that perfect moment where you can openly speak about how you feel. And look at that, the Rebirth card, the rebirth of you from out of the shadows, completely reborn, as in perspectives on love, whatever you've been through during this silent period. So, and rebirth in this situation here. So I feel it's kind of like a seed well planted kind of connection that you had. The Hanged Man, just hanging around. You spend a lot of time procrastinating about it. Just don't do that. Don't do that. You need to be able to yeah, just say how you feel. And, you know, use caution with that. Use the Princess of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords energy. But if you want something with someone, or you feel that deeply for someone, because you obviously do, you're a soulmate, why not speak to them? Wow. Ace of Swords. Truthful new beginning. Brand new beginning. Away from desolation. Away from being stabbed in the back. Look at that. Stabbed in the back by love. So it does, I think it is somebody that you've had some kind of, it's a friendship that's just gone a little bit wrong, but you've got a whole lot of thinking about this friendship in the terms of relationship, not just friendship. So Princess of Cups, accept my cup of friendliness, but death to old ways, death to squirreling everything away, death to just denying everything. And the Nine of Pentacles, balance and equilibrium, the fairy-like card. There is a process for you, and you do or need to feel confident enough to come towards this person. So it's getting all your ducks in a row. But the Rebirth card, it's not coming to them as scattered energy. It's making a definitive decision to say, yeah, I'd like to interact with you on a more funky level. On a more flirtatious and more physical level. Wow. Oh, wow. That is so lovely. That really is. Like, so, yeah, just having a really stern word with yourself, with other people, and moving on. And I'm moving through this moon energy. We had this in the last reading. Moon energy. Okay, you need to come out from the shadows. You've been waiting long enough, and I think that that silent period there has been long enough. There's like a huge pregnant pause. You need to be able to speak to this person at the very least, and I feel the desire there is to speak to them, is to reach out, is to speak to them, but you just can't. There's been something blocking the way. So, but I feel in the month of December that will dissipate. And it's like everything at the end of the year, before the end of the year, we like to resolve issues that have happened or keep lingering on. And look at that, yeah. Having a really stern word, being really confident, almost like an internal dialogue. Can't keep moving in the way that you're moving. You can't keep doing the same things that you're doing. You need to have a clear out, and I feel it's more of an energetic clear out, and it's more of a facing reality and facing your emotions and how you truly feel about somebody, because you seem to have buried them. You don't want to access them for some reason. It's almost like, I can't do it. It's too difficult. It's as difficult as you want to make it. And actually, the first hurdle is actually just speaking to the other person. Because you could have a conversation that just goes... and you think, wow, I was building that up for what? You don't know, do you? Till you try. So, the lady card. Yep. There we go. There's a silent period. Communication is swift. You're nurturing yourself and your future by reaching out, and that's how you truly feel, because they are a soulmate. They are somebody that you want in your life, you want to share things with that you can't talk to anybody else about. This person knows you inside and out, or you want them to know you inside and out. Gorgeous. I just got a really strong sense of kind of like opium perfume. I'm not wearing it, but I've just got a really strong whiff of it. And the incense sticks I'm burning are not opium. That's so strange. I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. King of Pentacles, really determined to make something for the future with you. Seven of Wands. You are going to get some outside resistance from someone. It could be a relationship that you're leaving. It could be mutual friends if the person that you're going towards, if you've got shared friends, say. Somebody's trying to talk you out of doing this. And I feel that this also relates to an internal dialogue within yourself. You keep talking yourself out of coming towards them. The sense of wanting to just speak to them on any level. Just say, hi, how you doing? Is really strong. Come out, Strength card. Is really strong, but you just can't seem to get there. But I feel it's because there's something blocking your way, and that when that's resolved, you'll be able to move freely towards them, as in energy wise. Okay. And yeah, all the aces on the board. Ace of Pentacles, wanting to create firm foundations. It is a brand new situation. I feel it's because the seeds were planted. You planted seeds of love between each other, or perhaps it was just a look, perhaps it was just a conversation, perhaps it was something, a wink or a nod, or something that indicated that that person was interested in you, but you're heavily interested in them. Princess of Wands. So flirty, sassy communication. That's what you want it to get towards, because you want to be able for that to lead into more of a tactile relationship. You just don't want this person as just a friend. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, it's something from the past. Six of Cups. So you're looking at things that have happened. You're looking back at situations or perhaps relationships. You're looking back at simpler times. You're thinking about how love was so simple back in the old days. Back in the old days. Depends on how old you are, obviously. But how you have acted in love and how things were simple when we are teenagers, and how things seem also glorious, blah, 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 blah. And we don't have the inhibitions that we have when we grow older. And that's only through, experience. What we would do foolhardy as a 16-year-old, we wouldn't do now, as an adult. And I think it's trying to find that balance, that equilibrium of trying to get that fieriness back of when you were younger. But with the knowledge and experience and wisdom that you have now, and how you reinvent yourself, reinvent situations, reinvent scenarios that still have that childlike exuberance within them. Your inner child, you just have to listen to your intuition, you have to listen to your gut, you have to listen to signs and synchronicities. The universe will talk to you. It's there every single day guiding you, whether you know it or not. But it's there. It shows up in the most randomest of places. I see repeating numbers. I see repeating places. Places that I've only visited once, but hold a huge amount of joy in my heart. So I see repeating patterns associated with that particular place in the world. And it's kind of like a reminder that, okay, one day you'll get back there. One day you'll be able to explore it on a deeper level. You'll be able to explore that particular part of the world in a greater capacity than you did. All these kind of things. And I hate... Just like that perfume, man. Who wears opium perfume? The only person I know who wears opium perfume is my aunt. So perhaps my aunt, and she hasn't passed over. But it means that energetically, she's either thinking about me, talking about me, and that's how I've got that signal. So strange, isn't it? Yeah, but always pay attention to your gut and try and live life with that little bit of childlike exuberance. Don't let it fade over time. And I feel that when we grow older and we have children and we're all supposed to be this sensible thing. What the hell? Really? Are we? I think you're just supposed to live life. You are supposed to live your life to the fullest that you can without hurting anybody else. With love in your heart, with no malice. Whatever you do in this life has a cause and effect. Okay, remember that. So when you're shitty to somebody, or probably snipey, I don't know, if you just come out of an argument and you bark at somebody, that person in turn, that energy is passed on to another person, to another person, to another person. It's like ripples in a pond. So you must be kind of like, yeah, we can't always do it all the time. We live in this 3D dimension. It's not achievable all the time. But if 90% of the time we can move forward positively with a positive frame of mind, the universe will speak to us, because it does work on that frequency of love. Open your heart space. Don't keep things guarded. Okay. Not in a stalkery way, not in a creepy way, not in a weird, I want to lick your face kind of a way. No, that's wrong, and you will know that's wrong. So yeah, or if you like somebody, try it. If they're not receptive to it, well, there you go, that door's closed. I don't know why they've given me all that dialogue to give to you. It's going to make no sense whatsoever. Okay, thank you. How many cards? Really? Okay. So I've just spat all the cards on the floor. What did I say? Yeah, the Tower moment was that this person is the person that you want to be with, and the person that you want to spend time with, the person that you want to create a relationship with, a future with. Caesar Atlantis, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Look at that. Just sending communication out. Stop waiting for them to send it. And the Fool card. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I am just going to go for it. I'm going to put this headache to bed, and I'm just going to go for it. And just see how the other person feels about me, or about the situation, or just about me popping in just to say hello. And that's all you have to do. Seriously, it's not that difficult. If the other person's not receptive to it, then they're lost. That's what you've got to look at it as. They're lost. They're lost. You'll feel a bit downhearted, but you'll never know till you try. Look, right, I got so scared about creating a more enhancing, stable future for myself. I didn't want to look at my artwork. I just built it all up and for such a long time. I revisited it and I thought, my God, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see where that needs tweaking. And I really got into it last night. Really got into it. So you never know till you try. And the first steps are always the hardest, but at least you've taken that step. So I'm just going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you if I can. Okay. Or disappointment. Yeah, look at that. So they want to renew this connection as well. And 5 of water, things not turning out the way you'd hoped. Yeah, it's down to divine timing, crying over spilt milk. So this person here was left with a really depleted heart space, but they do want to renew this connection. They want something that's stable moving forward with the Ace of Earth. They want this to become stable. They want to be able to speak to you again. And they too have noticed what you mean to them during this silent period. So that silent this silent period there is there for a reason. And yeah, you're both matching each other's positive vibrational frequency, though. This is, you know, it's going to work if you both think about it in very if you think about it in a very loving way. In the Star card, look, it is, you are soulmates. It's almost like it could be a twin flame, but you are soulmates. So it's almost like you can speak to each other on the energetic, that 3D level, rather than the 5D, rather than the 3D, which, you know, normal people speak conversation. So perhaps you can interpret each other's energy because you're mirroring each other. Both of you want to go towards each other. But there's a process, and I feel it's whatever you have, your end needs to close off, Aquarius. So Ace of Water, offering your heart, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship. Yeah, and wanting to nurture themselves, more importantly, moving forward, and that is with you. It's connecting with you, and it's building something with you for the future. But they too have something that they need to share. 7 of water. So I feel that when you do come back in, and it is going to be a surprise to this person, they're not going to be expecting it whatsoever. The 7 of water, this person here has to do a complete 360. They have to rethink their position wherever they are at the moment and decide what to do for the future. And the 3 of air, look at that. So yeah, great sadness, take time to heal. So heartache, asking for forgiveness, forgiving you, forgiving them. Yeah, being trapped, can't come towards you. That's why you're waiting there. King of Fire, because they know that something's happening your end. King of Fire, they want forward movement too, and they do want to rebirth or birth a whole different situation with you. The whole new universe of Aquarius and whoever this is. Page of Fire. So matching your, when you come in with the dialogue and you feel a little bit uneasy about it, this person here is like saying, no, okay, yeah, let's get this wheel turning, let's do this thing. 6 of water, you are mirroring each other, so you're thinking about each other in a very sexy way, should I say. And look at that, they can't come towards you. Like I said, ego, putting a false self mask on, trotting around like, yeah, everything's okay, when really it isn't. They want this to be resolved. They want to be able to speak to you again. 2 of water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Deeper, even. Oh, sorry. Continue to grow closer. Forgiveness. A positive resolution of a conflict. So it's positive resolution of neither of you going back to water these seas, but knowing, both of you knowing in your hearts and minds that you want to be together, but just not having the courage to speak about it. Not having the courage to try it, not having the courage to just express to each other how you feel, for fear that the other person is going to reject you or just laugh at you. Wow, okay. What have we got from your romance angels and angel answers? We've got unlikely, we've also got there's something better. What else? Oh, came up fast. And we've got reconsider. Beautiful. Okay, so what else do we need to know from your romance angels? What else do we need to know for Aquarius in relation to this reading? what you thought was unlikely actually is likely. You need to trust yourself. You need to listen to that gut. You need to trust your intuition. Okay, you need to trust the situation, and you need to relinquish control and trust the universe. What's meant for you is meant for you. What's not meant for you is not meant for you. The situation is calling you to have faith. There's something better. Turning your back on the past and moving forward in a completely different way. So moving your back on negativity, and I feel moving towards a bright future. So we've got here, engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yes, please do. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Please reconsider. Look at that. Releasing negativity. Time has come to clear your energy. Playfulness, what's that? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, or the partnership that you want to create. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Okay. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? You get a heck of a lot of cards. There's somebody that just keeps saying, look, I just need to get this message out every time. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. It involves stability. It very well could be the leaving of a legal situation in order to move forward in a different capacity. But also I feel that it's a lot about commitment, as in you think, or you have thought about being married to this person, or you want something that's very committed with them. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Anything else for Aquarius, please? And love. Aquarius. Ooh. And we also have passion. There's oodles of it here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So from your Moonology cards, that came out really quick. So we've got here, conclusions are within reach, and a personal issue reaches resolution. So it could be that signing of legal documentation concerned with marriage, which allows you to move forward. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Don't let pride get in your way, and you're very close to achieving your goal. If it did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a gorgeous couple of weeks, and I'll speak to you again soon. I love you loads. Take care.